I'm getting choked up. I've had 3 breakdowns since March. March is when they asked that I be removed from over there. Now, keep in mind, I was there that whole time. I have had awards, Employee of the Month, Employee of the Year, the whole 9, no problems. One of the managers at the place, she didn't like the fact that I knew the inner runnings of the business. You see, because they wasn't going to tell me nothing. They were just, this manager, she didn't like me. But there was no ass kissing. Like, everybody kissed her ass, but I refused to. Because I was just not in that business, kissing nobody's ass. And this woman basically just put me through the ringer. She would call me, on the phone and just be like, hey, can you look this up for me? Something from 5 years ago, before I even got there. Look up some stuff on the computer for her, right? And so it was taking me like 5 to 6 minutes to get back to her on the information that she wanted. Okay, so what I decided to do, boom, let me change the program. Let me make it where, if she calls me, I can find the shit in seconds. You know what I mean? But as far as like putting, complete programs together and protocols together, on disk and emailing it out and sending it out and setting up workshop program, all this stuff, that just wasn't no. That wasn't me. I didn't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? And they knew that. I knew that they knew I didn't know. And I knew they were going to play off that. So what I did was, I went on my own, out of my own pocket. I purchased the books, Computers for Dummies. I purchased that book. I purchased all kind of computer books, how to put programs together, how to understand Microsoft Office, Word, everything you can think about that you need to know if you're in front of a computer all day and stuff like that. I self-taught myself that. They didn't teach me that in college. Okay? I self-taught myself that. That's just something that I did. And the money came out of my own pocket. So, of course, they were surprised as hell when, damn, how the hell she figured out? Who taught her that? I followed protocol, and within my company, I basically was going back and letting them know what was going on. Like, hey, this woman, I don't know, she's trying to get me caught up. I don't know what's going on. Why is she, she's doing this? Oh, Monique, just work with it. You're a good employee. You're an asset to our company. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? Just deal with it. That's basically what, my company was saying. Bitch, we paying you to fucking deal with it. And I dealt with it because in this day and age right now, the way the economy is and was at that time and everything, people were losing their jobs at that time. And, the amount of money that I was making, there's no way I could leave this job and go somewhere and make anywhere near the amount that I was making. Anywhere near that amount. Okay? So, I figured out what she was trying to do. She's trying to get me messed up. Let me go ahead and let me figure out the inner workings of this damn company. Let me find out how the operation goes. I actually befriended somebody that worked there. That's my dog to this day. She was giving me the insiders on what was being said, what so basically she was telling me that this woman is out to get me, And she was letting me know, hey, she going to pop up on you, she going to ask you about this, that, and that. So when she would pop up on me and ask me about something, boom, I had it right there for her. And she hated it. She hated it. She hated the fact that I was on deck with everything. She hated it. Okay? I set up a system, a program there that not only helped me to locate things or whatever in the shipping and receiving departments and everything, but also helped the company, that helped the operations of the company move lightning speed. I set that up. I put that together. Okay? I did that. And she hated that. She hated it, but she loved the way it worked. So eventually, you know, a lot of things transpired where, you know, when she ended up having a family member get hired at my company, which was working there were at the site and working under me. You know what I mean? And it was the whole big old thing. I just basically just kept doing what I had to do. Then she wanted to remove my shift completely. Thinking about removing my shift, that she would get rid of me. You know what I mean? But what happened was they removed my shift. They put me on second shift, and somebody was ousted, and the person that was ousted was her relative because she was at the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I mean? And that infuriated her because she thought that, hey, yeah, God, I'm getting rid of Monique. Never did nothing, never said a cross word. It was always very respectful. I just never kissed her ass.